What's up, everybody? All the Rage Gamer here. Welcome back to some more Blasphemous. So in the last episode, we completed the base game. We headed up this little staircase here in the deambulatory of His Holiness. We defeated His Holiness Escribar, and then defeated the last son of the miracle, which is like his second phase. We then came to a mountain of ash, which Deo Gracias was at the base of and basically told us to go up the mountain to commune with the miracle. And the ending that we got was essentially us failing to reach the pinnacle of the mountain, being consumed by the ash of the mountain. And, you know, we just become nothing, and all that's left is our nice pointy helmet here. Which is considered the bad ending of the game, I guess you can say. There's two endings. To preface this, I've looked this up because at the end of the last episode, I was wondering if there was another ending. Like if you make it here without dying and defeat the final boss or something, maybe that unlocks another ending. So there is a second ending, which is quote-unquote the good ending. But that is not how you achieve said ending, by reaching the end of the game without dying. It's a little bit more convoluted than that, so I'm going to go over it right now. So, in our Rosary Beads, we got this bead called the Immaculate Bead, which says it's a simple bead devoid of purpose. Its pristine surface has never been soiled by fervent fingers. So, we haven't known what this does, because it doesn't say that it does anything. It's devoid of purpose, but that's not really true, because it does have purpose. The purpose of this bead plays into how you achieve the other ending of the game. So basically, the first thing that you need to do to achieve the quote-unquote good ending of the game is equip this Immaculate Bead on our Rosary Bead necklace. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I think we will... let's remove this, and we'll put it on here. So we now have the Immaculate Bead equipped. The next thing that we need to do is we need to go and die 3 times. So what I'll probably do is I'll more than likely remove this linen of golden thread that allows me to descend into bottomless abysses, and I'll just fall off the screen and kill myself 3 times. Supposedly, when you have the Immaculate Bead equipped and you die 3 times, it corrupts the bead into something else. It's like a weight of true guilt or something like that, I believe was the description of it. So that's the first step of getting the other ending of the game. Equip the Immaculate Bead and die 3 times, which corrupts the bead into something different. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're gonna go just kill ourselves 3 times. There's death number 1. I think the best way to probably do this is just to hit this shrine and then just fall off the fucking edge 2 more times. That'll make it real quick. Ah! Ah! So we should now... Yes. It's now weight of true guilt. So now this is turned into bead completely tainted that has absorbed the sins of its wearer until completely filled, enclosed a storm of guilt. Oh, sorry, encloses a storm of guilt and rumbles with the echoes of past mistakes. Statues of confessors used to carry beads like this, reaping guilt from repentant parishioners. So that's important to note. So let's just get over here so we can have a little peace and quiet without the music playing in the background. So now that we have this, the weight of true guilt, it makes mention of the statues of confessors, which are basically those statues that you can find throughout the world that will rid you of guilt. So, like, if you die and then you have, you see underneath my health bar, my fervor bar kind of has, like, a portion of it burned away. That is essentially, like, your guilt, so it kind of, you know, cuts your fervor down a bit. So those statues now apparently are now destroyable. So now I can go and find those statues and destroy them, which, wearing this weight of true guilt bead, once I destroy them, there'll be like a portal that's left behind after you destroy it. And you basically go into this portal, and then there's like challenge rooms that you have to complete where basically you fend off waves of enemies. And then you have to do that with every single confessor statue in the world. I believe there's 7 of them or something like that. So we go find each one of these statues, we destroy the statue, we go into the portal, complete the challenge room inside the portal, and we do that with all of them. Once we've done that, the thorn right here that Deo Gracias gave us at the very beginning of the game, the first time we met him, this will transform once you complete all 7 of like the Confessor statue challenge rooms. It will morph and change into something else. The name of what it becomes eludes me at the moment. I did read about it, but essentially that is the last thing that we need to do to get the other ending of the game, which will, once this little thorn transforms into what we need it to be, we will be able to ascend the Ash Mountain after we defeat the final boss and get the last ending. So what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to go do all the challenge rooms for the Confessor statues, which there's one right here. So these little rooms with like the little, like the onyx like S's, that is a Confessor statue. So there's another one right here as well. Let's just kind of, there's one here in the Mercy Dreams. There's one here in the Graveyard of the Peaks. And there is one down here in the Grievance Ascends. So there might be some that I haven't yet found, but essentially that's what we need to do, is we need to go find all of those and destroy the statues. There's also one here in the Wall of Holy Prohibitions. So we're going to go do that. We're going to go destroy the statues, complete the challenge rooms inside, and then that's what'll compile this episode. So let's get on with it. Alright guys, so we're here at the first Confessor statue that we're going to do, here in the Mother of Mothers. So we've got our Weight of True Guilt equipped, so once we go in here, I'm actually going to use it first, just to get my fervor back all the way. Alright. So now we should be able to destroy this. And then there's the portal, which we're going to enter. And let's see what these challenge rooms have for us. Oh, there's one guy left on the fucking edge of the screen there. Not anymore, there isn't. Sorry, buddy, I've got iframes. Yeah. We've also got our Conte of Hondo equipped as well, I believe. Oh, apparently you can't... Oh, wait, no, those are hearts. Never mind. Yes, we do. So I want to try that. Well, that fucked up the one pretty good. Wait for this guy to come this way. Alright. Let's top off our health here. Okay. Wonder if I can do that on these guys. Seems that I cannot. Okay. That's gonna keep bouncing around. That's less than ideal. Okay. What else you got for... Okay. Det istat sacrorum? I don't even know how to pronounce that first word. You have acquired Tears of Atonement. Alright. So that's the first one done. So, you have acquired Budding Sprout. So that is the thorn that is starting to morph. Alright, so now the little S is gone. So we've completed that one. I think what we'll do is we'll probably head down into the Library of Negated Words to do the next one. Alright guys, so here we are at the next one in the Library of Negated Words. Let's top off our health here. And let's see what this one has in store for us. Oh goody. I love these little fuck bags. At least thanks for getting me up on the fucking platform there, bud. Yeah, those are the ones that fucking explode, yeah. Oh, yeah, we kind of jumped into that one. Fucking get out of here. Fucking asshole. Yeah, alright. Top off our health here. Okay. Alright. Fucking duck that. Alright. Apparently that was it for this one. Heart of the Single Tone. And now the thorn has now grown into the grown sprout. I want to see what this Heart of the Single Tone is. Sword core which resounds with an inscrutable ringing can be inserted into mea culpa. It makes its edge vibrate, causing its attacks to destroy certain immaterial projectiles, but reducing the elemental resistances of its wielder. Alright, so we've cleared the Mother of Mothers in the Library of Negated Words. I think next we will head to the Wall of Holy Prohibitions for the next one. Alright guys, so we're at the Wall of Holy Prohibitions Confessor statue, so let's go ahead and break it down. And let's enter the portal and see what we get. Oh good, we've got fucking poisonous smog. Well, we don't need the golden thread here, so let's equip our silvered lung of Dolphos. Ooh, this could be not great. I think we're just gonna projectile these down, hopefully. Alright. Yeah, that could have been a fucking pain in the ass right there. Top off our health here. Oh, one of these guys. Okay. Okay. These are relatively not very challenging. Alright, so we got some more Tears of Atonement. Alright, so that is... Alright, so now we've got the Thorny Briar. So that's 3. We've done the Wall of Holy Prohibitions. We've done the Library of Negated Words and the Mother of Mothers. So, the next closest one looks to be down here in the Mercy Dream, so let's go ahead and get there. Alright guys, so we're back here in Albero. The reason why I wanted to pop back here is because I did read about this little chapel here where there's like a donation box here at the back. I did read about this. If you donate 20,000 Tears of Atonement, it allows you to teleport between Pray Dieu shrines. So we're gonna do that right now. There it is. All right. So we've done that. I don't know if you need to like come back at a later point for that to like take effect, but there is a Pray Dieu shrine over here, so we're gonna just go check it out real quick. Oh yes, so see how it's now different? It's like been raised, like there's these people holding it up. And it seems it now also restores all of your fervor, so that's pretty nice. And we do now have the ability to teleport. So that'll make getting to these geez, my brain is fucking dead right now. The Confessor statues, yes. Alright, so let's teleport right here to the Mercy Dreams. Because the next statue is not very far from here. It's just up this ladder and then into the next chamber here to the right. And there it is. So we're in the Mercy Dreams. Let's see what this one's all about. So we got some platforms to get up on here. Okay. Yeah, that's the Conte Hondo right there for you. Basically just kind of instant kills just about everything. Wonder if it'll do it on these guys. Yep, it sure will. Did we miss one? Okay. They were just hiding, apparently. Alright, and that's it. I mean, these are probably going to get easier. Embers of a Broken Star. Okay. Especially when I go further back into the previous areas of the game. And then it's a Bloodstained Briar now is our thorn. So let's see what this is. It's a Rosary Bead. Unfamiliar mineral found in a deep crevice by a forgotten miner. The poor soul lost his mind in the labyrinth of its facets, which reflect a non-existent light. It increases the fervor generated with attacks. I think I like that, so... let me see... Magical attack protection... I probably don't need electrical attack protection. Although we've also got this Dove Skull, which we've had. Slightly strengthens the Penitent One's defenses. Yeah, sure, we'll unequip that and we'll put this on. Alright, so that is the Mercy Dreams one done. Let's see where our next closest one is. probably the Graveyard of the Peaks, so let's go ahead and do that one. Yeah, and this being able to, like, teleport shit is pretty good. You know, let's, we haven't seen this merchant in a while. There is something else there.
This is a and may I...
Yeah. Ember of the Holy Cremation. Increases the defenses of whoever carries it. Well, unfortunately, we don't have enough to buy it. But we should have another Confessor statue right over here. Which we do. So let's break it. And we'll go into it. We got a little spike hazard down there on the bottom. I like how that guy's like fligating himself. Okay. Yeah, I don't like these motherfuckers. Pretty much any enemy that, like, jumps around on the fucking screen is, like, my bane in this game. It's just, like, I like using this. Okay. Oh, yeah, he did die. Alright. I love that. I love the fact that it just instant kills everything on the fucking screen. Well, this thing probably isn't made of flesh and bone, so that's probably why it didn't kill that. That's it. Alright. Awesome. And we've got some... Oh, okay. Now we've got enough to buy that, that other Rosary Bead from the merchant there. Alright, so I believe that's 5 out of 7. Now we've got the Crimson Briar. So let's go purchase that Rosary Bead, I suppose, from the merchant right here, seeing as we've got enough to do it now. Yes, please. Do we have anything else that we can, like, swap out? Electrical attacks. We can probably ditch that. And we'll equip the Ember of Holy Cremation. Alright. So that is the Graveyard of the Peaks one cleared out. Let's see. Looks like our next one is in the Grievance Ascends. So let's head there. There's one much closer. Go right there. Alright. Here's our second to last Confessor statue. So let's top off our health. And let's see what this one's got in store for us. And you get some more spike hazards. Didn't kill that guy. Alright, you want to throw shit? I can throw shit. Yeah. We can do that. Oh, goody. Yeah, we need to be careful with those guys, because they could probably just, like, pummel us into the spike pits. Alright then. Yeah, we're pretty, like, OP for these right now. We got the scaly coin, and then our thorn will likely evolve again into the vine braided in blood. Very good. See what the scaly coin does. Disturbing golden disc covered by the dry molt of a reptile. The bas relief of a claw was considered a symbol of greed. It increases the number of tears of atonement harvested with each attack. Okay. Alright, so that, I believe, is our second to last one. I think the last one is in the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, from what I've read. But I don't actually see it on the map, so maybe there's a section that we haven't yet explored. Alright, so we're back all the way at the beginning of the game in the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, and we've got a vine and some blood platforms to climb here. So I would imagine... Oh, okay. Well, there's at least a moonlight baby up there. So we can get that. Okay, it's right here. There's literally a room that we hadn't even, like, entered yet. Alright, so this is the last one, so let's break it. And let's do it. I mean, this Conte of Hondo just makes things, like, makes everything kind of a joke. Okay. Yep, that's it. I think that's probably gonna be... Nope, one more wave. That's probably the last wave. Nope. Oh, we got one of these big fuckers, alright. Yeah. That's the last one. Alright. So we just got the achievement down there in the bottom. We've got the seashell of the inverted spiral. Okay. And let's see what our thorn has become. The Custodia of Sin. Alright. So, with that now in hand, small gift from the... Okay, so it's, the description is still the same, but this is now what we need to be able to ascend the Ash Mountain at the end of the game. So, let's head back to, the Deambulatory of His Holiness. Actually, let's, see what that last seashell thing is. Seashell with impossible curves found on the sand, its shape caught the echoes of a painful song which increase in intensity with the suffering of the wearer. It provides some protection against all elemental damage. Seems pretty good. Well, if only we had the last Rosary Bead knot, which I'm sure I could look it up as to where it is, but... Alright, let's head back to the end of the game. We will defeat His Holiness Escribar again, and then we'll see the other ending of the game. Alright, so we're back at the deambulatory of His Holiness. Let's, actually, you know what? I want to equip that seashell. Great protection against magical attacks. What does this do again? Protects its wearer from damage through contact. We'll remove that and we'll put the seashell on. Alright, let's do it one more time, shall we? There we go, killed him with the Conte Hondo. Alright. Alright, with that done, and with the Weight of True Guilt equipped, and now having the Custodia of Sin, we should now be able to achieve the good ending, quote-unquote, of the game.
You have freed His Holiness from his afflicted torment, and now he walks by the old processions on the other side of the dream, the cradle of the grievous miracle, the final relic, the grail of blood and gold that emanated from the forehead of the Father as he silently lamented the moment of his blessed twisting. That first relic is here, at the top of the Ashen Mountain, next to the Turned Throne, where His Holiness was kissed by a miraculous pain. And now, your final communion with the miracle awaits. Only you will be able to know how much of it has seeped into your guilty heart.
Alright, so now we should be able to... Oh yeah, we're trudging through it like it's nothing. Before it would slow us down. Yep, we're at the top. The path of the believer.
Thus came the moment of final communion with the sword born of guilt. A last sacrifice in order to finish penance and break off with the ungodly will of the grievous miracle. But the plans of the miracle are capricious. Penance never ends, but changes, hurts, and condemns at will. There is no place for the penitent one on the other side of the dream. His place is here among us. He is the new Father and the last Son of the miracle, recipient of our prayers, forever and ever.
Alright, so that is the second ending, or the quote-unquote good ending of the game. So we're gonna skip the credits here. We probably should unlock another aspect, I would imagine. As maybe...
And thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
Okay. That was Krishanta pulling the sword, the Mea Culpa sword, out of us. And we have unlocked another aspect, the Son of the Miracle. Alright. So, that is the second ending of Blasphemous, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of us kind of trekking back through previous portions of the game and doing all those little challenge rooms, which, truth be told, weren't very challenging, but, you know, our character was kind of probably overpowered for most of it, especially with that Kante Hondo prayer that just, like, insta-kills everything on the screen, so... but yeah, so that's ending A of the game. The first ending we got was ending B. So now we've achieved both endings of the game, of the base game. So we also have the DLC to do. Now, I know I want to correct something I said in the last episode of the Echoes of Salt being the area for the DLC. So I want to correct, or at least reword what I said. The Echoes of Salt is an area that was added with the first DLC, but I don't believe that it's the actual DLC itself. From what I've read, what you need to do in order to access the DLC is, if we go into our pilgrimage here, if we see on the right-hand side, we can either delete the save file, or we can ascend this save file. So basically, if we ascend it, it basically puts us into New Game Plus, and we can keep, like, all the relics and all the, like, prayers and abilities and stuff that we have, but I believe it kind of resets us back to, like, you know, bile flasks and, you know, health bar and fervor bar. So, New Game Plus, you start from the beginning, but in order to access the actual DLC, which is called the Stir of Dawn, which is a completely, like, new adventure tacked onto the game with lots of, you know, new bosses, which, from what I've read, are harder than any of the bosses in the base game, so it'll be interesting to check those out. So, in order to access that, I believe you have to have the Custodia of Sin, or at least, I think you might acquire something in the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. I'll have to go back and read up on it. But in order to access the DLC, you have to have a specific item, and then there's like a secret path, like right at the beginning of the game, that you can access the DLC from. So we're gonna make that another episode, or we might actually just make it a completely new playthrough. Maybe we won't do more episodic stuff for this part of the game, but maybe we'll kind of do something separate and different for the DLC. Either way, you're gonna be seeing more Blasphemous very soon. So, but yeah, that'll wrap it up for this episode, guys. So we've achieved both endings of the game at this point. Next, we will tackle the Stir of Dawn DLC, and I'll do some research on what exactly we need to do. I think, you know, what I mentioned is, for the most part, what you need to do, but we'll definitely do a little research and know what we're supposed to do in order to access it to make it all seamless when we go to record that episode. But that's going to wrap it up here. Again, hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up on it. It really does help out a lot. Also, leave me some comments in the comment section down below of what you thought of this episode of Blasphemous. And if you're not already subscribed to me, the All the Rage Gamer, go on and click that subscribe button on my channel. I really would appreciate that a lot. It goes a long, long way. And if you would like to get notified each and every time I upload a new video here on All the Rage Gamer, go ahead and click that little bell icon next to the subscription box, and you will then get notifications each and every time I upload a new video here. So again, that wraps it all up. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video, which will be the start of the Stir of Dawn DLC.